Hi everyone, my name is David Griffin and I'm here with this week's edition of Ink Hero, here to bring you the latest and greatest in the comic book world, news, reviews. It's kind of a slow week this week, I don't know. I picked up the new Watchmen book, but I'm not going to review it. I don't know, I don't know. It's JMS, J. Michael Straczynski, who's good. You got Adam Hughes doing the art. Adam Hughes does some beautiful artwork, but I don't know, I'm starting to get, I haven't even read it yet. You know, I don't know, it looks pretty. I looked through the book, it looks pretty, but like I said last week, these Watchmen books are starting to get me down a little bit. I like a few of them. What do you think? For those of you who read Dr. Manhattan, let me know what you thought of it. He's an interesting character. He wasn't my favorite character in the Watchmen books, but I don't know. I'm liking the Silk Spectre book, like I said, so let me know what you picked up this week. I can't wait to hear about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and right off the bat and share with you my first pick, which is Batman Incorporated. This is issue number 3. This was delayed. I think I talked about this a few weeks ago because of the shootings in Colorado. There's some, kind of rough subject matter in here. So Burnham and, Morrison, the people at DC Comics decided, like, okay, we're going to go ahead and delay it for about 3 weeks. So if you're waiting for issue 3, that's why it's been delayed. This is good. This continues, Grant Morrison's Batman Incorporated. Bruce is trying to get this plan. He's basically portraying Matches Malone in this book to try to get more information about Leviathan, who was this evil organization. This is a good story, but the problem is, we just got done with the Court of Owls. Scott Snyder just told his great story with the Court of Owls, this secret organization that's running Gotham, and now you have another thing here, Leviathan, which Morrison's been talking about even since last year, but it's just, I don't know, it's kind of just more of the same. Even though the art's beautiful here, I love Chris Burnham. He's got a very interesting look, almost Frank Quietly, Jeff Darrow-ish, so much, that detail, a lot of lines. It's really good. I guess I have to spoil it just because it happened so early in the book, but in the first issue of Batman Inc., there was this plan where you see Damian getting shot, and he's all bloody, and we think, is he going to die, is he not? Well, he's not. He's alive. You see in like the very first few pages. It was a plan to trick Talia al Ghul's in Gotham somewhere, so Bruce wants her to think that Damian's dead, which he really isn't. Even Talia knows that. But so Damian's taking on this alter ego, which you'll find out later on in this book. I don't want to spoil that part for you. It's funny. This is a good story. I like Grant Morrison. He's kind of over the top, high concept guy, but I like it, and the art's cool. I'm just not sure if it's that, the originality of it. I don't know. The Court of Owls is kind of similar. I think done a little bit better. But let me know if you guys are reading Batman Inc. It's not bad. Check it out. Give it a read. It's good art, if anything. So for my next book, I want to talk about Planetoid number 3. I know I talked about the first issue when this came out. Ken Garing is doing the art and the dialogue, the story as well. He's kind of a new guy to the comic book world, I believe. He got his start doing Planetoid number 1 digitally first. I think somebody at Image saw it and said, hey, we want to use this. Can we use this book? Just because it's just so good. The art's beautiful. It takes place in this world filled with artificial intelligence. AI that's working for this old organization that left a long time ago, but they still think that they need to take over and kill all living things or something like that. All this crazy stuff going on with artificial intelligence. In the middle of that, you have this character named Silas, who is now the lord or leader of this band of survivors in this desolate world. And he's taken over. He has, just landed within the last, I think 30, it says day 30, so like within the last 30 to 40 days, he's landed on the planet. He's made a name for himself already. He's bringing all this new technology that these people that have lived here for a few generations have never seen before. And he's just trying to get them to survive. He's teaching them new ways on how to grow food. Well, he's learning ways how to grow food from other cultures. He's teaching them how to build, how to weld. Just basic things that they've never thought of before. And there's this ship in the middle of there, I guess you want to call it like a compound. And he's saying, okay, hey, what if we can build a ship to take us off to leave this planet? But no one even thinks that's possible. Like, it's impossible, even if you have a fully functional ship, to leave this planet because of the way it's designed and, I don't know, like magnetic fields and all this other stuff going on. It's just impossible. But he has hope. He wants to leave. He doesn't want to stay here. But they got to go up against these robots. So I don't know what's going to happen. This is a very interesting book. Again, Image Comics. Ken Garing's doing a great job on this. Pick this up. It's only issue 3, so you're not that far behind. I would definitely recommend Planetoid. It's one of my favorite books on the shelves right now. And lastly, I want to talk about Rocketeer, the Cargo of Doom, number 1. I love Rocketeer. IDW, they have like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they have Transformers, they have G.I. Joe. They actually do really good work with their titles. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is good. I know G.I. Joe Cobra, the mature book, the adult book is really good. They do a lot of good work, and Rocketeer is nothing short of that. Mark Waid is doing this book. This is a number 1. You have Mark Waid on here and Samney doing the art. There's some beautiful art in here. I love Mark Waid's storytelling. And Rocketeer is this 1940s character, you know, you got a girlfriend named Betty, you know, who has like, you know, Betty Davis eyes, all that, has that old look to it. It's just a nice story. I mean, it's kind of like Indiana Jones. You have these cargo of doom. There's some mysterious cargo that is probably going to be bad. You know, I don't know what it is, but they're landing in Los Angeles and there's a villain and something bad's going to happen, we know, but Rocketeer is going to save the day, but he has girl trouble, you know, holding down Betty. Betty's a beautiful girl. It's hard to hold her down, so he's struggling with her and having difficulties dealing with that. And it's just a good story. If you like Rocketeer, 1940s, World War II, you know, Indiana Jones kind of adventure tales. There's a lot of that, you know, kind of corny dialogue from that era, but it's a good book. It's well drawn. IDW always doing great work, so I would suggest picking up Rocketeer, Cargo of Doom, #1. So those were all my picks this week. Like I said, for me personally, it was a very light week for me. I didn't have a lot of books to pick up. Let me know what you thought. Did you pick up the new Watchmen book? Did you check out Dr. Manhattan? If so, did you like it? As always, come chat with us on thinkhero.com. We're also on YouTube at Think Hero TV. We also have a Twitter page. We're at Think Hero. I'm also on Twitter as well. If you want to come chat with me, it's at GriffinDE. And we also have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com/ThinkHeroFans.